I'm Noel Powell. I'm the CEO, founder, and winemaker of Aaronap Cellars, Massachusetts' newest and smallest micro-farm winery located right here in Westford, Massachusetts. I founded the winery in 2011. That was when we started all of the licensing process. Actually got all of the licensing done and construction done towards the end of 2012, when we were able to make our first vintage of wine, and then our very first vintage was released in May of 2014. We currently have 6 wines available, 2 whites, 3 reds, and a dessert wine. Most of our white grapes we get from right here, grown in Massachusetts, and then we get a very limited amount of red grapes from a special vineyard in Rhode Island. We also do a extraordinarily, delectably special dessert wine made out of maple syrup that we get from the Berkshires in western Massachusetts. Forest Gold is it's 100% maple syrup. There's actually no grapes were harmed in the making of this wine. We take maple syrup from the Berkshires and dilute it, ferment it like an ice wine. So it's essentially a maple ice wine, very, very sweet, absolutely delicious, with ice cream, cheesecake, in the cheesecake, on top of the cheesecake, wherever, apple crisp, or even creme brulee, or just having a little glass after dinner with your feet up in front of a roaring fire. Kind of a red wine that we're demonstrating today, our PS project, to get people to drink and enjoy more of that varietal. And so we actually get the Petite Syrah from the Suisun Valley area of California, blend it with, and this vintage we blended with about 25% Cabernet Sauvignon to lengthen out the finish, but it's very lush, fruity aromas with a good tannic structure on the end that just lingers very nicely. It goes excellent anything with beef, hearty lasagna, hearty pastas, dishes such as that. Our white wine, this is actually 100% Chardonnay that was grown right here in Massachusetts. Grapes, the vineyard is right down along the coast of Long Island Sound. Very, very lightly oaked Chardonnay, saw literally a 2-week barrel fermentation and then stainless steel for the rest of the 6 months while it was aging. Really emphasized the citrus and fruit aromas on the nose. So it really comes across as just slightly creamy, but with a very, very fruity aromatics on the nose, and just a nice, pleasant wine to enjoy during a hot summer's day. I do private tastings for anywhere from 1 person all the way up to 12 or 14 people as a group. We would pull out some cheese and crackers and gourmet snacks and sit down and taste our way through the wines. We're available at Pepperell Beverage in Pepperell, and then Elena's Gourmet Grocery. What really drives me and as a winemaker is making some innovative wines, some different blends, trying to be a little bit unique with the idea of Yankee ingenuity meets wine. Cheers.